Hello, this is Crypto CJ. Welcome to today's trade of the day. I'm going to be going over my new, well, it's not really mine, but Altcoin Alert's new long-term sentiment sword strategy introduced a little over a week ago by Josh Frank of the TIE during our Tuesday afternoon weekly meeting. So let's go ahead and check out the strategy first, and then I'll show you two specific trades, my best trade and my worst trade, though both were profitable. I'll share my screen. Okay, so here we are on Altcoin Alert. This is the dashboard that one would usually see. I don't care for this particular look. I want all the information, so I'm going to turn easy mode off. I'm going to go to Altcoin Radar. That gives me all the information, and I can sort all these various columns. So I'm going to go to long-term sentiment, which is this one here. Click, and it'll give me several very bullish entries, and I'm going to choose which one I want to trade. I'm making this video on December 1st in the afternoon. What I'm going to show you involves trades later in November on the 25th and on the 28th. So, but this, I was looking at a screen similar to this at the time. And in case you don't recall what long-term sentiment refers to, it's a bit misleading. It's just comparing the Twitter data in the last 24 hours to the last 20 days. There's a short-term sentiment as well that compares the last hour to the last 24 hours. So I'm sorting by long-term sentiment. I get a very bullish reading on the token Gala. So let's go to the Gala chart. So this is what I was looking at on the 25th. I didn't really do much in the way of technical analysis. I looked at this at 5 o'clock p.m. my time, Mountain Time in Arizona. That does correspond to midnight UTC. You don't have to do your review or your sort at exactly midnight, but around that time could be helpful. Josh did indicate in yesterday's meeting that the timing isn't all that critical. It's really more holding the token for 24 hours. I'm a day trader. I don't want to hold 24 hours if I don't have to. I want to get in and get out fairly quickly. And I'm also trading on some leverage, so anywhere from 2 to 10%. So if I make a 1 to 3% on a leverage like that, I'm usually content with that. So with that in mind, I go ahead and enter the trade here. Oh, actually, no, I didn't like this entry point. I was looking for a dip sequence, and I saw some support, short-term support down here between about 67 and 72 cents. So I set up what I thought was a low buy order at 71.5 cents or 0.715, and then I go about my business. Actually, I did this just before I left for Thanksgiving dinner. The coin did pump, so my order wasn't filled. When I got home, it got filled right about when I got home. So 8:01 p.m. I'm in at 0.715 at 3x leverage, and unfortunately the coin trends down overnight. I set another low buy order down here in case I wanted to ladder buy. It didn't get filled, and it does pump up nicely the next day, and I'm out of this trade. Actually, I should go over where I wanted to exit. Once I saw that I was in around here, I just use this area right here for retracement purposes. So I see resistance here around 83 cents. I drop down a little bit to around 79 cents, and that's my exit. That would have been, I'm thinking, to 79 cents, around 10% on 3x leverage. That's a 30% profit, and that's what I get. I catch this pump here the next morning around 8 o'clock. I'm out 10.769% profit at 3x leverage at 0.792. So that's a really good day trade. I'm loving this. This is the second time I use this strategy. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I realize I don't have to be this aggressive. I decided to go with higher leverage and lower exit points. We'll talk about those in a minute because I'm going to show you the trade that did give me some problems, but I was able to ladder buy my way out of it. So this is on Chromia. This is a few days later on the 28th. Around 5 o'clock, I do my evaluation. It's 5:30 actually, and I see it's trending up pretty well. So I just go ahead and jump in. I'm in Chromia at 5:30 p.m. at 1.053. Again, the same sort I showed you before indicated Chromia was very bullish on the long-term sentiment, so I'm in. And I think I was looking for, now I remember what happened. I got 10% on one of those earlier trades, so I was shooting for something pretty aggressive. Retracing back here to, I was looking for around 10% again, but that didn't happen. Had I been more reasonable, there were some pumps here and here that would have been really good, really good results. 2.3% here, a little over 3% here. I should have set my exit between 2 and 3%, but I was too aggressive and I ended up getting stuck because it just goes down, 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 down. An alert goes off for me the next day or later that night. It's down to 97 cents. So I go ahead and make my first ladder buy. So I've got two positions now, one at 105, another one at $1.05, another one at 97 cents. And then I set another low buy order, I think around 88 cents. It did not get filled. I also lowered my leverage, but it's a little outside the scope of my my presentation today. So, but it does come back. I do get a nice recovery the next day, next evening. So I sell both positions at 11 p.m. for 102.56. That's 3.1% net profit. I'm down about 2% on my first trade, up about 5.7% on my second trade. So combining the two, I've got 3.1% net profit. I'm at 3x leverage, so I've got 9%. 9% over a 2-day period. It's a little longer than I'd like to be in a trade, but I'm not going to complain about 9%. It worked out pretty well. I've talked many times about ladder buying in my prior videos and my Zoom calls. I do like this strategy during a bull market and even a sideways market. It can be dangerous and risky in a descending market if you're in a long position. So I like it in this market, not so much in a down market. But it is one of the tools we have to use when something goes against us in a trade. So that's all I have for today's trade of the day. Please stay tuned for some additional messages, and I will see you on my Monday and Friday Zooms. If you want to know how to join and you're an Altcoin Alert member, please email me at cryptocj13@gmail.com. Talk soon. Bye.